Ah, alright. I think today is the time we actually have to make a full legitimate fleet. Because the issue is that the more and more ships we're coming upon, the more difficult the pirates have become. Now, to be fair, the only really fleets in areas that we're having, like, difficulty, I say, is pretty much exclusively pirate stations. Like, that's it. Beyond that, not really. Not really a whole bunch. So maybe we could try to focus on that. But I don't know. We'll have to take a gander at it. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh yeah, that's right. These are the mad science stations. Apparently you have to actually destroy these things. And if you destroy 3 of these things, something comes after you that tries to kill you. So, we gotta try that at some point and see what happens. What's this distress signal? Is a distress signal something I actually need to know? Oh, yep. And then there's one for artifact delivery that apparently is a mission related to the story. And it's a bit difficult because 4 high-quality ships come after you. And regardless of what you do, they try to kill you. So, we gotta work on that, too. And we also have... where is it here? Yeah, these asteroids in a circle thing. Apparently that's the thing that takes you to the barrier. Apparently we're like the edge of the universe or something. So like this is the edge of it. And we gotta get the artifacts, make it in a circle, and then we can actually go straight to the center. Nope. Alright, my dude. Say up all you like. Let's see, what else do we need here? Alright, then you be out. Although you saying it so many times makes you think you're not going to be. What was I looking up? There was like a... Brotherhood... Avorion. Bosses and progression. So there's a variety of quests here that I could do. So I need to do artifact delivery, I need to kill the AI, I need to do the mad scientist stations, and I need to kill the smuggler. Apparently there's a bunch of these artifacts that I can take. But a variety of the artifacts all seem to give me a shiitake ton of turret slots. Back at it again, yes. Exotic, isn't it? And I figured out how to actually get to the center of the galaxy now. Apparently you have to kill a variety of bosses, and that's how you do it. So, one of the bosses is right here that we gotta kill, but it's apparently 4 of them. So I'm thinking we're probably gonna need something for that. Other than that, there's a variety of other ones that I also need to take out, including the AI and other ones. Actually, how do I do the AI? It's between 280 and 340. $280 to $340. So let me take a look here. Yep, no wonder why we haven't really seen it. Because legitimately, it only spawns all the way over here. This is legit. It only spawns in this, like, quadrant. So I would have to go way, way, way back in order to actually fight this thing. Okay. And while I'm back there, do I actually get back into fighting Pirate Captain Swokes again? No, that's in the 430 to 380 sector, so I wouldn't quite hit that one. I guess I can just kill... Let me take a look here. Alright. Alright. So I guess I can kill some more of those space station ones. And we should be alright. And then after that, we'll go up north to defeat the AI, and then maybe we'll do something with the Operation Exodius one. We'll have to see. Well, goddamn, is this a space station sector? It is. All right, time for us to run. There is so many pirates out here. Let's fucking move. All of those anti-shield weapons. I feel... No, it's just high damage all around. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, just keep moving, boy. Damn, they're getting close, and damn, they're fast. It's such bullshit that all of these pirate sectors are just completely hidden, and the only way you can find them is if you jump into it. I wouldn't mind if you could jump into the outskirts of it, but the fact to jump in directly into the center of the meat and you're immediately surrounded, oh, it pisses me off. I need to get some, like, energy shield enhancements or something on this thing. Although, to be fair, I did research an upgrade recently, and apparently it's one you just find through, what am I thinking here? Apparently it's just one you find through upgrading legendary relics, and that's how you get it. So I need to do that, and you only need 3 of them, so you don't need to do 5. But that's pretty good. If you need to get a bunch of turret slots, like covering yourself in the Zosan artifact, you can get yourself like 30 turret slots. Ooh, okay. I think we are far enough away. Hopefully we'll be alright. Yeah, the thing is, too, we also need to get our turrets back up here. The downside is, each one of these bad boys takes like 30 minutes to make. Woo, shit. I am so going to need a fleet. Because this area is crawling with pirates. It's like they got 2 bases over here, 2 bases down here. It's literally everywhere. I think we'll be alright, though. Look at that. The garden is selling a shit ton of plankton. And look at that. Sold over 1,000 and now it just has $30,000. Not too shabby. Although, to be fair, I have upgraded a lot of those stations. So now they're like the extra large variety. So now they're producing a lot of stuff. As long as we can keep that sector from getting attacked, we're alright. Hey, what's up there, Greek? Yeah, the ecological meta. It is. I just need to produce a lot more of those cheap space stations. Alright. I think we'll be safe now. Yeah, fuck you, cheeky little fucks. Look at all of them. How many pirates are in this sector? There are 15 pirates. Attack the pirate base. No, are you on crack? I will not be attacking that pirate sector. I will immediately die. Because you also have to remember, pirate ships, these bases, are not protected by like the weak pirate ships that I'm accustomed to. They're all protected by high-tier pirate ships that are quite nice. Can't find any more wreckages of tritium or lower. Who the fuck cares? If the wreckages are tritium. Or who are like iron and shit. I would... This is what I hate. Like, why does it go, like, the closer to the center, like, the less my fleet salvages? Like, I want you all to mine the iron, and the titanium, and the oonite. I want you to mine everything. Why the fuck they only want to go for, like, oh, I want to do a little bit here and there. Nothing too extravagant. It's like, fucking beat me over the head. Alright. Maybe we'll come down here then. We could throw them into the scrap yards, but then I have to start buying scrapping licenses. Alright, so you can salvage there. And then just go back 2 or 3 times. That's why I'm watching the streams that I'm losing. I'm not sure how you're losing, but alright. If that's your inclination. Ah, We're good. Ah, delicious beverage. So hopefully we'll be alright here. That's cool though. I actually do know how to get all the Zosan artifacts now. I'm curious though if you can battle the AI multiple times. So we got here. Oh, just a scrapyard. Okay. What you sipping on? Oh, you know, I got that Corona. No, I'm just kidding. I got fucking Diet Pepsi, caffeine free. Yet again, the classic. The absolute MVP. Why I drink so much of it, I don't fucking know. But delicious. And I definitely do drink a lot of it. It's probably just because it's like what I've used early on to help manage my weight control. Because if I'm drinking this, it kind of suppresses my appetite. Because my appetite no longer like desires it's PogChamp of drinks. Now, if I wanted a PogChamp of drinks, I would need something that would make me unrationally angry and stupid. Let me think. What do I think? Bath salts. I think that would be the PogChamp of drinks. Sounds about right. I think we're also going to modify this ship today too. Going to make it a bit thicker, and then we're going to also attach the front wing to the back wing and a big old triangular section. See how that turns out. Alright, some more pirates and smugglers. I could not give a shit about you. Oh, did you check out Crying Suns? No, I didn't. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Crying Suns. Oh, it's gotten good reviews. Nice $24 game. Tactical roguelike that puts you... Ah, okay. It's a cool game. The only downside is that I'm not a big fan of, what are these called? I'm not a big fan of, like, these tile-like games. That's just kind of, like, my thing. Yeah, a lot of tile-like games. The thing is, I don't mess around with those too much. But it looks good. It has a great art style. It's free until next weekend, I think. Yeah, it has a demo that you can utilize. But I think the full game itself still requires you to purchase it. I mean, it's cool, though, the game developers are actually doing demos of games. I feel like a lot of developers have lost sight of how useful those can be. Alright, let's save this bad boy. Just kidding, it is already dead. Take him down. You two need to be disemboweled. No running away. Zoop. Tritium ships get harvested. Oh god. Look at that. I didn't get to touch it and the shields are almost gone. Yoink. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, nice. Presenting his little surface area for me to attack. Adorable. Did it actually hit the apex of my roof? I'm not sure what I took off. Oh, come on. How the fuck are these things not hitting you? There we go. Bye-bye. No, sometimes it's the... Oh, it's free on Epic Games. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. And I say I don't have the Epic Game Store launcher, so I haven't really tried them. Maybe I could give it a gander. It's good at least they're not making games exclusive on their platform anymore by offering them, like, insanely large contracts. I wonder if that's Epic Games' kind of incentive, though. They constantly throw free games on there, and I hope to get people to join. And you there, Cannon Boy. Can we have you stop your shenanigans? And that laser thing, whatever that pirate has, doing zilch damage. Where are you going? Stop fucking running away, you little shit. I will ram into you. In fact, you've pissed me off. I am going to run into you. Aw, cute. Slightly drifted off course. Got you, bitch. Oh no, you're still alive. There you go, no longer alive. Cute little lasers you got there, dudes. Where are you going? I see you run. Downside, there are the ones behind Fortnite. True, true. Which unfortunately become one of the most popular mobile games in history. That also, for some reasons, on PC. I actually wonder, comparatively to all markets, how much their PC game makes versus their, say, their console versions and their mobile versions. I guarantee you their mobile and console versions probably make them heaps more money than whatever the fuck their mobile or their PC contenders do. Because I guarantee you PC people are absolutely stingy. But having a PC release of a game is pretty much essential if you want to have content creators. It's like the most powerful platform and actually has the recording software. Don't you dare fucking run away from me at 2,000 meters per second. Get the fuck over here. You were literally running out of attack range here, and then have to get back into attack range. Such a little cheeky shit. Fuck you and your massive HP. Well, the thing is, too, I also feel like a lot of my weapons miss. Like, for whatever reason, it seems like at short distances, they just have an incredibly hard time hitting. Like, I feel like 90% of my shots miss sometimes, and I have no idea why. Like, if you look at this, it looks like all of them are missing, and I'm getting very few attack reticles here. It's like, how am I supposed to know whether or not half these shots are even hitting? It's like, not a lot of feedback here. Oh yeah, absolutely they have that on mobile. Mobile is such a huge moneymaker. Mobile games make fucking millions. Mostly because there are a lot of kids on there and there are a lot of people on there. It's just a much larger market because everyone has a phone. But two, people on mobile are way more likely to part with money than people on PC. They're just incredibly so easy to part with money. Mostly because a lot of them are just really, really young. Like, it's super easy to have, 10-year-olds on phones, on mom and dad's phone, with credit card information already logged on. Super easy to get kids to buy a couple of $10 packs, or to even get the occasional kid to buy $10,000 worth of packs. It happens a lot. You'd be surprised. And the thing is, too, they also don't refund money, too, a lot of the time. Like, when they get petitions from, like, parents that are like, hey, our son accidentally bought, $20,000 worth of skins from Fortnite. Can you please refund our money? Because we would like to be able to pay bills this month. And Epic's been routinely said, like, no, fuck you. We ain't giving your money back. Your son bought the V-Bucks. He should have known what he was buying. So it's just like, okay, cool. So you're exploiting kids. They're knowingly doing this. Like, that's the whole thing. They know that they're creating a somewhat of a micro gambling system that's easily addicting for kids who have no concept of money at all, and then abusing that to kingdom fucking come. They know they're doing that. That's the whole strategy. And look at that. And we got salvage here. Salvage and average mine. You've received a distress signal. Ooh. They know what they're doing. Not too bad. Ship was only mildly damaged. And to be fair, it was probably only mildly damaged because I kept ramming people. And hey, what's up there, Elios? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. What did I just pay $130,000 for? What did I just pay $130,000 for? The Techno Factory? Hey. Techno Factory made some coin, too. That ship looks better every time I see it. It's strange, too, because I didn't change it since yesterday. Because yesterday, all I did was change it to make it yellow. And it became yellow. Exotic, isn't it? Although, to be fair, I think about modifying it today. Once we get the last of the energy ships destroyed, we should be alright. Well, goddamn, is this another fleet? Do I want to attack more pirates right now? Oh, it's also a pretty good mining sector, too. You there, pussy boy? Fine, close to lunch, so I may have to leave for a couple of minutes at any moment. It's all good, my dude. Are you sure these boys don't want to fight me? Come over here. I know y'all are feeling it. There you go, now they've been activated. Face me, you cowards. Where are you going? That won't save you. Where are you going? Where are you going? There we go. Zoop. You there. Your ship needs to be destroyed. Can we take your head, please? Zoop. Nice. Where's another one? I'll take you. Why are you running? It is like what I'm feeling every time. It's like they're not doing any damage when they run that fast. And like a lot of the time they run to like an excess of 12 to 13 to 20 meters away. It's like at that point you're not going to be able to fire at me regardless of what you have. And you are legit doing 0 damage. And honestly, comparative to a tactical advantage, it's actually probably negative because then it forces your allies to catch up with you. And then it stratifies them and makes them more likely to die. Alright, go the other way. Let them fear me. Bullshit. How does that thing hit me? Where are you at? You there. Let me take your soul. God damn, it hurts. Hurts so right. Here, let's take your soul. God damn, these point defense guns are not having the best of time taking down these torpedoes. And the thing is, I dedicate 2 of them on every side of my ship to take them out. Upside, these torpedoes absolutely are minimal in terms of damage. Sure, they do more damage than the majority of the rest of these fleets, but still, it hurts my feelings. It hurts my fifis. You take these boys down. There we go, anti-fighter down. I'll be fair, that dude was only made out of Knight. There we go, I don't think this is the last, but we'll see. Ooh, turn it around. Get that boy. There we go. There we go. Rip the spine. Ah, delicious. Nothing worse than stopping midway to turn around and face me. Where's that last dude at? There he is. My fifis. Yoink. Listen to go. God. Like, look at these. Listen to Bor. Like, how do you pronounce that name? Listen Bonor? Like, what fucking name is that? Like, I wonder if it legitimately is just, like, random words jammed together. There we go, take it down. You're just a launcher pirate, too, so it's not like you're going to be doing a whole lot of damage. No running away. There we go, that's what I like to see. Come on, there we go. Is that a mothership? Okay, no. For a second I was like, damn, they brought one in? No, but this bad boy doesn't even have a shield on it. Adorable. Just a twig. Oh, is that another one up here? Cheeky little shit. Come on, get all the way down here. Come on. There we go. No, I'm about to hit you. There you go, at least you'll join me. Forcing you to come in my direction. It'd be awesome if there was a harpoon in a way. So it's like I could force these dudes to stay in my vicinity and just chew them down. So it's like, hey, you can't run away. And here you go. Just harpoon them to your ship. It's like, now you gotta stay within 5 meters of me. You cannot run. That's what I need to have. Like, if I have that type of weapon, and like force these cannon fucks to stay within my reach of my weapons, or if like I had Tesla weapons, that would be amazing. Because like, those Tesla weapons do a lot of damage. There we go. Now, of course, that would be a high-risk, high-reward situation. But I could see it working. Hey, this thing had an exotic one. Beautiful. Come over here. Zoop, what we got here? Okay, tractor beam upgrade. I can take that. Yeah, I could do a whole build. You need teleporters? I do have teleporters. But that's mostly for, like, mining operations. And salvaging. So this is salvage and a mine. And mine. Perfect, so we'll just have the corpse harvester come through here at some point and eat all that. I know, that's what I need to do. I need to have a like shit ton of Teslas. And just make it like a Tesla ship. I could see it. The issue is that that Tesla ship has to be agile and fast. Ah, is this the... No, it's just a cruiser. Okay. For a second I was like, ah, sweet, another mad scientist ship. Nope, just kidding. That's what we need to have, at least. More of those mad scientist ships, and it saves us. Yoink. I could, though, because my most powerful weapons I have are all Tesla variants. So it would be good if I wanted to tase people. I mean, I guess I could modify the ship while I'm here, since I'm already in this sector. So let's go ahead and throw on the mirrors, just so I have a proper look. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop off this wing, and then we're going to join this wing to this wing in like a nice giant block. And see how that works. So in order for us to do that, we're going to have to take off all of this stuff. Oh yeah, that one. I don't think I can actually make that because I think that's a Zosin specific thing. Because I don't think I can actually do that myself. Yeah, that weird thing that allows the alien ships to like ping around, like boing 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 boing. Like I don't know what the fuck that is. All right, so let's chop this bad boy off. That's fine. Plus, I already have a saved copy of this ship, so I can just revert it back. Although, actually, yeah, let me just make sure. Do I actually have this saved? I think I don't. Yeah, there we go. So now we have the current ship saved. So if I want to revert it, I can. Alright, and have that. Rebuild, see what we have left. I've been scammed. Gosh darn. These people are lying. Boop. Boop. Alright. And now to get rid of our solar panel stacks. On top of our large assembly arrays. And I think that will give us back to the bare trunk here. There we go. The exposed trunk. It gives it a weird, emaciated look, having that very thin piece right there. Next to the hammerhead section. Wait, are you remaking the whole thing? Nope, we're just making it thicker. Making it thicker. Know what I mean? You know, honestly, we can make it out of stone. Because the thing is that the stone adds a lot more hull. Because that was 700. This is 81. So the stone here adds on like a shit ton more HP than anything else. Sorry, it's not going to be thicker per se because it's still going to be the same dimensions in the X direction or the Y direction. But it will be a bit girthier. I could make a giant garden if you want. I could add on some eco-domes onto this bad boy. Could do that. I mean, this ship is nearly 1 kilometer long, so why not? Like, if you were driving in a car on this thing, it would take you a while to go from end to end. So first, I need to figure out... I probably will need to lob off this end. Just to make that flat. There we go, because that'll help. Like, might as well. Yeah, true. So we need to figure out... Oops, sorry. We need to figure out how to get to this end. So that would be about 36, roughly. But what I want to do is I want to make it a triangular. Honestly, that looks pretty sick. Just even with the yellow line. And then having it sort of, like, 'cause I want to hit it from here to here. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. So, like, maybe reduce it by 1. And then just, like, stack it up there. And then reduce it down to 34. No, I'm going to have to reduce it down by, like, 2 every time. So down from 36 to then 34.5. And then do it again. Down to 32.5. And then do it like so. Just keep doing it that way. 30.5. Down to 28.5. Just to give it like a nice gentle slope there. And this thing's going to have a lot more HP too. The only downside is that it's going to be much thicker. I could also just put like a giant triangular piece. Yeah, actually, I wonder. Since I already got the base here, what if I literally just put a giant triangular piece? Would that work? It would definitely simplify the geometry of this build. Which way do I want to have it, though? Is it this way, and then extend it this way? Have it extend up like so. Because you guys can see what I want to do. And then maybe just lengthen it. Yeah, that kind of works. Although, however, I will need to extend this to the end. And then we'll just make it out of rocks. There we go. Extend it a bit more in this direction. And maybe shrink it a smidge. Shrink it a smidge more. Interesting. So I can build it in this direction, but in every direction in which it literally is the same, it does not want to build. So what happens if I literally just overlap it too? Is the overlapping pizza? You see, the issue is that I don't have a triangle piece that's like a like an isosceles triangle. Like, that would be a super cool part for me. Like, that would be a useful bit here. Like, one where the corner is pinched in. So that's like the big issue here. Like, what I need is I need a triangle bit here where this corner of it, the left corner of it, left corner that's closest to the center of the ship, I wish that could just be pinched in towards the center. So instead of having a right triangle, we can have like a, I guess this wouldn't be an isosceles triangle, it'd be like an obtuse triangle. Yeah, see, why is that one funky there? Maybe if I do it in my own direction, maybe that might help. Yeah, see, it's like it doesn't want to be there. Doesn't want to be there. I guess that makes sense, though. So what I could do is that I could chop off these wings right here. I could chop off these wings right here. And maybe that would help. So let's try that. The downside is I'm going to have to redo the turrets here. It's going to be a pain in the ass. But alright. My body got tuberculosis. So then you chop that off. Oh yeah, then I got to chop off that section too. So then that goes all the way there. So let's go ahead and extendo that bad boy all the way until it hits the ship at 42 long. Another new ship? No, 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 no. This is the same ship. It's just been modified a lot. So it really doesn't bear any resemblance to the original Tostada. But it's definitely a fantastic ship, if I do say so myself. Alright, so then extendo that bad boy to this direction. There we go. Honestly, having it just like that makes it look super aggressive. That right there makes it look super aggressive. It's almost like a TIE fighter. Almost like a TIE fighter. So then, I need to figure out how to get this whole section in here fixed. Oh god. Should I make that whole thing a hole right here? Because this is a huge rectangular piece right here. That's, probably not going to be used. You know what I could do? I do have a smidgen of a space here. But again, the issue is, too, is that I also don't have a triangle bit that just, like, terminates at a flat end. Let's say, like, what does this look like? I have no idea, because it's upside down. Cool. So, like, that's supposed to have a flat edge right there? Yeah, no, that wouldn't work either. Yeah, because the issue is I need like, a triangle with, like, a flat end at one side. And, like, that would fit perfectly here. But again, not really an option. So I'd probably just have to throw stone in here. Look at that yaw and pitch. It's essentially nothing. Our HP did go up significantly, though. I would definitely have to... I am definitely going to have to change and add some more gyros into this thing. Because right now, this thing can currently not turn at all. If this thing tries to turn, it's not really going to. It's not a suggestion. But damn it, its HP is not good. Its HP is now nearly 400,000. So this bad boy can resist. Can resist an ungodly amount of damage. Pretty impressive. Alright. We could also throw more cargo base into this thing. But yeah, we definitely need to throw some gyro rays into this bad boy. Maybe the X direction. Yeah, throwing in ones this large that require 3.8 gigawatts of power. Oh my god. It would definitely be beefy. A big beefy. Maybe I'll have to change the interior too. So maybe they can get rid of these bad boys. Yes, I know my deceleration is a bit emaciated. We will fix that here shortly. So let me just lop off all of that. And get rid of all of these stone slabs here. There we go. So now we hollowed that out. And let's see if that'll work. I guess for stone, I probably should add a little bit of an interior in here. Let's turn that bad boy around. Actually, you know what? How about we copy and paste this? do something like that. Although I should probably change the scale step size. So something like that. But then make it... Can we make it super thin? No, not really. In order for me to fill that interior, I would have to make it just about as thick. Which honestly is not a good option. Because I don't want it to be that thick there in the center. That'll just make that bad boy a bit too chunky. What does that even look like? A corner to a flat edge. Kind of like so. What does that one look like here? Why is 6 so bad? Well, the only issue is that we don't want the ship to not move. We definitely want it to have some form of movement. Easier to hit, or just for looks? I mean, it's a mixture of both. I mean, the thing is, having a ship that's too large, I mean, the issue is you then become kind of a sitting duck. So you don't want to be... You want to be at least a little bit agile here, because then you can avoid a lot of damage. So what if we do something like so? Yeah, because the issue is if you make it that thick... Oh my god. So try not to make it as big as... See, the issue is why can't we... The thing is, we can't have like the same sloped triangle. Like, I can't just make like this section of it and then just like bring up the bottom of it. I can't do that. And that's the unfortunate thing. Like, it moves uniformly in both directions. You can see it kind of seesaws back and forth. I can't keep like the diagonal straight, which kind of irritates me. So then to kind of have like this empty hollow section here. So the only way I can kind of imitate it is if I had... Yeah, I guess we have to make this like, what 2.4 high? 2.9, alright. And if we would just make it like... smidgen to 5. And just do it like so. And then we'll probably just like make it stacked in the center like so. If your cavity can conform a hole, we could. We could also just make it out of stone if you want to have more HP, but we already have 400,000. So I think we're good. We're probably going to make the center of it mostly like solar panels and shit. So we could do something like so. Ooh. But it looks like 4 will not work. Maybe 2? Here we go. Will that be good enough? Will that match the slope fast enough? It's quite not matching the slope there. So maybe 1? I mean, that's the issue. If we're going to be doing a bunch of 1 steps here, it's going to be a lot of steps. Yeah, now it's going back too far, too quickly. Maybe 1.5? So speed is engine power and overall weight. Well, speed is a mixture of that. The heavier you are, the slower you are going to be in general. and more it takes to stop you and to move you. I mean, I guess I can kind of do it like this way. Where I just occasionally stack it up twice. Like so. Then one more here. Yeah, then that's kind of like a nice flat edge here to work with. Damn, that is actually kind of a bright spot too. Alright. So now we have that interior solved there. So now we're going to need to get gyros in here. Something a bit here to help with the movement here. We can definitely have something large, though. Something that can fill the berth of this ship. So this is 2 plus 2, so 4.8 would fill the whole section out. Should probably change that grid selection here a bit. So we can make this very large in that direction. And then make it very large in this direction. So it's become a very large cube here. Yep. This is just kind of something we have to do in order to make this ship worthy of flight. So we got red and green. We need blue now. Oh, God. Yeah, that's still not enough. Alright. So maybe we're going to have to make it even larger. Will this be large enough? No, reduce that bound back to 6. Maybe not 20 large. That's right. I have to remember it keeps going in both directions. Smidge that out. And then just keep slowly expanding it. A little bit more. Let's make it an even 13. Alright. So it's definitely a lot of movement. Although I will... nah, we'll be alright. I can slap something on top of that. Alright. So that gives us plus 0.29 radians pitch. Okay. And then if I flip it around, doesn't do anything. Do it that way. I get a bit more yaw. And then we want that back down to 6. There we go. So that's a lot of, like, shit dedicated to movement. But we should be able to pivot quite nicely. The downside is I need a fuck ton more energy now The thing is, I'm not sure if this is just the energy efficient way of dealing with it. I could do directional thrusters. The issue is directional thrusters are only in cube form. So the thing is, in order for me to actually move effectively, I might have to like cover the top of this thing in directional thrusters. And like that would be like the only way for me to get this bad boy moving. Yeah. Do a lot of directional thrusters here. Something like that. Because I'm not sure if having just like this fucking an ungodly amount of gyros in here that take up an extra 10 gigawatts of power would work out. Small collision damage reduction. Cool and all that. Oh god. Collision damage reduction reduced by 100 by 15,000. Oh god. We'll have to see if I need that much. I don't know. It's just such a freaking huge amount. Because the thing is, too, I still want extra cargo space. So something like that, maybe? Alright, so that gives me up to an extra 10,000 cargos. Oh, yeah, shit. And I'd still need to put down an assembly in here. Because I took off my assembly. So put down like a 4 assembly here. So it's a decent power there. Put this up to like 8. Get some cargo space in there. And then throw down something like so. So then what would I do here? I would then be throwing down some... Actually, I would only need to throw down some armor. Is there no... No, okay, so I guess there isn't any Xanium armor. Interesting, I didn't know that. So what I could do here is shorten this out. And then expand this along the whole bottom. Something like so. Alright, so 11.8 that way. We'll make it 0.2 thick in that direction. And then we'll make it... Let's see, how thick do we need it here? 13.5 in this direction. There we go. So that would be the base of our solar panels. And then we would have an ungodly amount here. In fact, I'm not sure if I have enough materials to make this many solar panels. But we'll have to see, because this is 2 plus 2 plus 0.4. Is it 0.4 or 0.8? 0.8. So 2.8 minus... So let me take a look at this. 2.8 minus 0.4. We're up to 2.4. And then divide that by 0.5. We'd have 48 layers of solar panels here. 48 layers of solar panels. Do you look mighty fine, my guy? Hey, thank you. Alright, so 48 layers of solar panels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. You know, I'll just click it in here until we get close to the top. Alright, so I wasn't, I probably should have been concerned about the amount of power, because it appears I may have been over-concerned. Because I think we are overproducing by close to 40 watts. Hallelujah. There we go. Well. Huh. We have a lot of power now. So I don't have to worry about energy generation. We are definitely overproducing. We are definitely overproducing now. Let me go ahead then. Mirroring this in the Y direction too. There we go. That's a flat picture design I saw once. I'm kind of more used to the trapper designs for close combat. Yeah, I guess this maybe isn't designed, maybe quote-unquote, for close combat. But it does certainly do that quite well. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot to put deceleration on this thing. Huh. I guess I probably should do that. But I guess what I could do is that I could replace a few of these things down here with inertia dampeners. So then the side of the ship kind of glows when it stops. Although it looks like I will need maybe a few more of them. Groups 3. Something like so. It actually might look like the whole thing might need to be inertia dampeners. If I want to be able to stop within a reasonable amount of time. And still, that may not be enough. I mean, 16 meters a second's pretty decent, but it's not good. Maybe, let me change that real quickly. Let's change that back. So maybe what we could do, we could shorten the cargo bay here by a smidgen. Make it down to like that size. And just throw in like one big inertia dampener. Like so. It kind of works. Wait, you have to turn it into a keg W. I'm not sure about that. Has cat ears and a skirt. Absolutely. Although knowing you guys, you probably like that stuff. Whole thing in the anime community, from what I understand. Here we go, and then there we go. That should hopefully work. Bruh. Well, a trapper design is like using a long stick times 4 or 8. I mean, to be fair, I do like a lot of those cargo ship designs. I do love those cargo ships designs, and I'm thinking about making that next time. So the enemy ships are caged in. Interesting. Not sure how you'd cage the enemies in, but alright. Sounds like an exotic plan. I think we should be alright. Alright, I think that'll work. Wow, our HP is up there. Our shields, though, are not. Yeah, look at our shields. Our shields are absolutely nothing. Comparatively, our shields are very, very minimal. We're like pure HP at this point in time. Although, to be fair, that's exclusively thanks to these stones. Does he want to understand, Panda? Do us a trapper, my guy. I don't even know what a trapper is. I have no idea what that is. I just got into this game, man. Alright. Let's see. I don't know, maybe we could do a hole design here. And do a corner here. Flatten this bad boy out. I mean, how wide is this corner piece here? So that's 0.6. How about we copy that design, flop it around here, then we can extend it like so. Although actually, maybe what we could do, we could add on a nice like flat section in the middle here. I will have to, unfortunately, delete all of these turrets here. Well, strange enough, it missed these turret bases. There we go. So then that's a nice flat turret base there to work with. Acceleration! I don't know, our acceleration is pretty alright. Still got 23 meters a second. We're alright. Plus, we should have the power now to do, like, full hyperspeed. So we get that nice flat edge to work with there. So what we could do, we could add on a nice flat hold piece in the center. Although, should we make it hold or should we make it something else? We could make it shield. Let's try that. Not an integrity field generator, that'd be insane. What do you mean I don't have that much shield? But what we could do is we could add that in the center here. And then we can shrink that to maybe like the size of 2. And then just make it as long as this ship. I can see that working. Pick up the trap stone. You know, I'm way too hairy to be that, unfortunately. So sorry to disappoint. You'll have to find another tutu somewhere else, where the gods deem it necessary. Let's see, would that cover the lights? It might. How tall is that? That's 0.4 tall. So it's just be about the same height too. Okay, cool. I also need to get rid of that. So then let's see, this would increase our shield by 40,000-ish HP, roughly. So then something like so. I don't quite need it to be 52 long. Here. Let's not do it that long. And then smash that down to say this length. There we go. Maybe make it one more thick. And then merge that together. So that would be our extra shield capacity. Alright. So you, if you want an actual mothership, this is now going to be an actual mothership at this point. This bad boy is ungodly thick. It is a straight behemoth at this point now. Oh, God. Yeah, this is a chunky boy. And then now we're going to need to extend this to... How long is this bad boy? It is like 59. I'm pretty sure it's eclipsing into our ship. Maybe... Actually, wait. Could I use a flat edge piece here? I know one of these has to work. How does that look? Twisted corner quarters 2. How does this compare to the triangle piece? Because that's just flat and then tapers off to one edge. Oh, and this raises at the center of the apex. Okay, and then that one does that. That one's inverse. That one's raised on 2 edges. People still play Force, apparently. I mean, there's probably a lot of people who still play Rust. So I imagine there's still people playing old games like that. Or if it's become like a small niche microcosm in itself. Ah, damn. So what I guess I could do... We can just make it super long. But the issue is that flathead at the base there still works. Oh, God. I did not realize how overly long that is. This actually needs to be flipped around, apparently. It might need to be raised up. Although I might need to actually use an alternative corner. One that's raised on 2 edges. So something like so. We could try something like that. Yeah, but that's a good game, not unpolished and barely functional garbage. Ooh, getting heated up here in the Forest community. But I feel like I could go for it. Like Cyberpunk. Oh god, don't trash on it, it's almost dead. Although to be fair, I probably should trash on them. Those Cyberpunk developers probably still made out like bandits, getting absolute millions of dollars. Although spoiling a lot of goodwill. Here we go. Maybe something like so. And then a, like, blank hull here. That's only, like, 0.2 high. Although, damn. Maybe I shouldn't make crew quarters this long. Because that crew quarter is going to be... It's going to be something. Let's make it out just blank here. Alright, get rid of the white lines. And then bring that back. So something like so. And then we need to add another triangle piece here at the very base. No, sorry, what was this? Let's copy and paste that again. We just need to make this smaller. Make this shorter. So something like so. I'm actually curious. If we flipped it the other direction... Nope, that wouldn't work. Ah, if only we could have it, like, flipped. Subnautica is a banger in contrast. Yeah, I'll say that one I've heard praise universally for, so maybe you could try that one. The one where you dive? Yes. There's also a second one in which you go to, like, an ice planet, I think. Now, how to make this one, like, stick in super nicely there. Like, how do we cover up this? And a nice little, like, corner piece, effectively. Because, again, that persistent issue where we can't really submerge it a whole bunch kind of comes crawling back. Well, if you make it just like 8 long and partially submit it, would that kind of work? And then try it like so. And then reduce it down to, say, 7. And then maybe 6. It, like, kind of works. It's not quite the same. Just smidge it a bit more. Something like so. Hey, Panda, what's your favorite survival game? I don't know, hard to say. Like, what was the game I played the most? I guess probably RimWorld, I would have to say. Because I played that an absolute lot. A kind of a deep ocean phobia. Yeah, I'm not sure if Subnautica would really play onto that as much, since you'd be able to light up surroundings and you're going to be, you know, armed and all that. Probably wouldn't be too scary. I'll be fair, I've never tried it. Maybe I should get it at some point. Everyone says it's a good game, and I remember... Like, I think I watched, who was it? Like, Soda Poppin' play the entirety of that game on stream once. Just through, like, one of his, whatchamacallit. Like, there's, like, a live stream compilation he have on his YouTube, and I watched that a shit ton. Alright, that covers it up at a decent. Ooh, woo, I know. No, yeah, sometimes very scary sometimes. It's not that bad, man. Alright. The thing is, I'm not sure how I like that serrated tooth look to it. I kind of like more like a straight lines. Give it more of a militaristic fashion. Again, it's the issue that I can't have like diagonal things. If I had diagonal lines, I could do it. But I can't do it, Captain. I can't. I love how it's saying it's a max velocity of 800 is the slowest. I have smaller ships in this that go slower than this. Fuck. I think we'll get rid of the serrated tooth looking edges. And just kind of deal with it. It's either that or we can do like a... Yeah, see? So it's like we can't like extend it in that direction without making it super wide. Or if we do it this way, then we don't cover all of it. This ship is getting out of hand. How out of hand do you think this absolute chonkin beast is? Is Kenshi considered a survival game? Yeah, it'd be considered a survival game in my opinion. I'm not sure if others would consider it so. Well, we don't quite need it that thick. How about we make it 0.4? Although, ironically enough, these shield generators may be too long. Here, where's that shield generator? Here. Shrink that down. And let's bring this bad boy more in line. Because what I want is I still want a decently large section here. Like so, I think that would work out nicely. And what we could do here, blank hull. Okay, good, we still have enough crew capacity. And then shift that. Like so. Okay. Okay. And then let's throw on a turret base. What I want to do for this turret base, let me copy that home. Turret base down to 0.4. And then let's make it, I think, 1.5. Would probably be wide enough. So I just need it to be able to actually fit giant cannons. So then if we slap it out this way, how wide is this one again? Is this one only 13 wide? So like right on top. Yoink. There we go. So that should be Chongus enough. Okay, okay. So now we just need a turret base along this whole edge right here. So let's get a 0.5 section. And then make it 1.5 in each direction. $1.5. No, come on. I know you want to do it for me. And then just one. Yeah, there we go. Although we're going to have to scale up this grid size here. Let's do like 1.5. Because then what we can do is that we can kind of like scale it that way. So we can have 1.5. Then 1 down, 1 down. And maybe something like so. Doesn't quite have that look. Will we just kind of have to like eyeball it here? I guess we can kind of eyeball it. It looks mostly right. And then... oh yeah, shit, I probably should remember. Let's go somewhere at 2 o'clock. Alright. That's about right. That's about right. And we could throw some blank hole pieces in here to snap to that edge. Alright. Oh, it's definitely a big boy. It's definitely a big boy. It's definitely a ship that would be quite unnerving to see out in the wild. And then let's make it wide enough. Oh, that's right, because that's already a triangular piece. So that would not quite work. I guess we can also make this portion blue. Okay. Okay. It's definitely... how expensive is this ship now? I wonder... I feel like this thing has to be up there in the couple of $1 million range. And did we increase our processing power? We did. So now we can slap on yet another turret slot. Or we could slap on shield durability and increase our shield durability by 140%. Oh god. Or we can increase our relative cargo size by over 40% and increase it from 3.3 to probably like somewhere up there in the 5K range. It could be a lot. It could be a lot. The acceleration on it's pretty intense too. Oh boy. It's definitely up there. Or we could plant some gardens. Absolutely. You see, you're always thinking ecologically here. That's what we like about y'all. That's what we like about y'all. Got a little bit of a gap in here. What could we slap in here? I don't know, more cargo space? And then just extend that up. Hallelujah. More cargo space. Fantastic. So then that empty space there is just kind of dealt with. Sweetness. Alright. Now for the turrets. You know, we could just throw on yet another armed turret slot card or velocity card. And a velocity would be nice. Do we even have a large version of it? We do. So we increase our acceleration. It's only by 30% though. Really not a whole bunch. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. We can get rid of the mirrors here too. And let's throw on these guns. First we're going to need some shield ones up front. Some good anti-shield ones. Preferably not Tesla turrets. Triple plasma. It's alright. But I do like these ones with range on them. Alright, and then some whole ones. Quad bolters. Same thing here. And then let's just throw in some physical. For some good all-rounders. Yeah, like these bad boys here. That thing is fucking huge. Sweet. Great, so then after this, let's go ahead and just throw on some independent. I don't know, should we throw some independent launchers and cannons on here? Let's throw some cannons on here. Some legit cannons. Yeah, that's definitely some big boys. And then one more cannon just to round it out. Oof! Are these bad boys seriously taking up that many slots? Yep, they are. Okay. I appreciate cannons, but holy shit. Oh, those are not even independent either. These launchers take up much less. Alright. We got range of 10. We do have a few of those bad boys. Range of 9, 8, 7. So let's throw some more on here. To be honest, let's just go through them one by one. Let's try that instead. I love how small these things are compared to the actual slots. Why'd you need a station you could build a ship like this one? I know. Unfortunately, this thing can't produce as much money as a station. And it also gets attacked a lot more often. But beyond that, who knows? Laser turret does pretty well. Throw a lightning turret underneath. Well, we got a lot of lightning turrets. I mean, I don't mind. If I can have a turret that can shoot at like 13 meters away and does a bunch of damage, why the fuck not? I appreciate the cannon turrets, but damn, those bad boys take up some space. We could throw in railgun turrets. They appear to take up less slots. But we only have one independent railgun turret. Alright, we'll throw it above since above tots can actually fire all around. Alright, now let's get some actual point defense on this thing. Although, to be fair, we still have a lot of point defense. Alright, let's throw 2 on the bottom. That's alright. We can fix that real quickly. And then 1 more. Alright, how many more can we throw on here? Well, we could throw a few more on here. And then 1 up top. Still a couple of more. We're gonna need another freaking mechanic just for all these guns. What are these icons up top? That one needs we need more mechanics. That one needs we need more gunners. It just tells you a variety of things here. Oh, and the other one's telling us our acceleration is low because we don't have enough engines on this thing. I mean, sure, if it wants more engines on this thing, we can oblige. Why not? Oof. Even with all those engines, though, you only added on a smidgen of speed. I wonder if I'll have to double deck these engines. I mean, to be fair, we did increase our mass. We are now 537 kilotons. So, yes, we are quite heavy. In fact, we are very heavy. Could slap on a whole engine on this side. Haha! We have acceleration now. Oh god. Does make sense though. Why would he have some particular pervasive engine issues? Guess we could smack that down to a 2 size. But uglier and yellow. Yep, it's a bit yellow. It is a bit ugly. But it's my baby. Oof! Look at that required energy. Oh my goodness. I think we may have to take off one of these turret slots and just slap in an energy generation module. This bad boy's lacking in energy quite substantially. We may have to fix that. We may have to fix that. Oof. Alright, crew members get auto-assigned. Alright, let's go to equipment dock real quickly. Oh, that's right, I gotta assign my guns. Do we still have... We do not have a whole lot of point defense here. Alright. So a laser turret probably will not get assigned. Alright, so where are you at? God damn it, I have zero idea where this gun is. So that one's up there. Where is this one placed? So that one's up here. Alright, so you're good. So you'd be good. And then you'd be good. So the rest of you guys can be point defense. Oh yeah, and I guess I technically need a salvaging turret. Just so this thing doesn't automatically go bonkers. Salvaging. Cool. There we go. It's got some deeps on it. Alright, let's go to equipment dock real quickly. Because we're going to need to change out our one thing into something else. Although our energy generation seems to be fine now. Oh, it was probably because we didn't have enough mechanics. That was probably the issue. That was why our energy generation was so low. Yeah, because initially I was like, holy shit, we are deficient. We're going to have to slap out another big boy on this thing. But Big Bertha here do be looking kind of fresh, though. And not to mention, this thing... I love how the lightning turret is just doing its ding so far away. At least our rotational thing, like, this thing can turn quite nicely. This thing can turn quite nicely. Although, unfortunately, we're probably going to hit this thing. Ooh! Let's just glide right in the center of that. Nice. See, we're all good here. We're allies. Maybe we might modify this another time. And we might just make it a straight, a lot more cube-shaped. Maybe we'll try that next time. Maybe we'll extend out our front wing and make it more of a rectangular shape. I don't know. I actually may retire this design entirely. Nah, I think our brakes are all right now. I think we're doing all right for brakes. Because our deceleration is still 20 meters a second. So that's still pretty good. I just got to make sure I don't, you know, like, face fuck something accidentally. That'll help out a decent chunk. Yeah, but honestly, I may retire this design. The review is great on that design. Yeah, the nice wide engine bay, I do like that. The top end of it, it's not too bad. It's definitely like a chunkier spaceship design here. But the thing is, I also kind of want to go for more of a cargo ship looking design. So I may actually end up like lopping off half of this thing. And then turning it into a chunky cargo ship design. But it's somewhat suboptimal in terms of surface to shoot at. Maybe in terms of like it's wide enough to shoot at pretty easily. Or like I don't have a lot of surface area to shoot at. Because that could mean a lot of things. Could definitely be modified. Well, hot damn, is this another scrapyard? It absolutely is. Excellent. So if I ever run out of things to scrap, I could always just go to a scrapyard and pay for an hour license. Yeah, it's too wide. That could be a benefit and a downside, too. Because the thing is, if I optimally point myself at a target correctly, so like one that's doing a lot of damage, they'll actually have a very small amount of surface area to shoot at. But any other direction, yeah, I could be. It's either that or I make it all around a more cubal shape. And then that would make it a bit more easy all around. It reduces surface area in one dimension while increasing in the other. Yeah, but generally I don't get too many ships hitting me in that direction, but we'll see. How's my assembly? Is my assembly still alright? Yeah, my assembly's about the same. Yeah, is it true? Let's see, is anyone here AFK? Looks like Minor Bada's AFK. I swear to God, Minor Bada is always AFK. Like, this dude goes through the mining process faster than all of his other ships. It must be just designed way more efficiently than the others. I do need to send these dudes back to maybe the Reed space station and convert these things into proper ships. Oh, did I accidentally? Alright, stop. Back here. And do that again. Here we go. That, or maybe these ships are designed with the regular lasers that are not our variants, so maybe that's the issue. We'll see, though. This dude looking pretty nice, though. You know we probably could get rid of, though, is maybe the little lookout tower. Maybe we could get rid of that. As well, it does look interesting. I don't think it looks quite nice. Know what I mean? Well, hot damn. Well, unfortunately, I cannot change that while we're in here, so let's just go ahead and commit murder. Come here, people. Let me commit a couple of war crimes. I don't know, who's closer to me? You're 20, you're 20. Yeah, you're all about 20 meters away. Alright, so let's just go for the anti-fighter dude then. Not a personal vendetta, but I do hate you and I do wish you would perish. The thing is, too, with a more cubal design, I would actually be able to better utilize things like directional thrusters, since I would have more flat surface area to work with. So maybe we'll retire this design after this stream, and then tomorrow we'll make something different. These bad boys are just straight up running away from me. Are all of you just going to be running away? Fight me, you pussies. Like, it would be bad if all these dudes weren't running away at like Mach 10 speed. Yeah, you guys are searching very digitally. Why isn't the railgun firing at them? Come on. Fight at me, you pussies. It's like they're not in combat with me. There we go. Come over here, you cowards. I think now they're starting to come back my way. That's fine. Send the torpedoes. You shall perish. Here we go. I see you there. I see your aspirations. Take him down. Do not let him live. Here we go. Why don't we send out the ships too, just to assist with us here in this fight. The issue is a lot of our ships are actually destroyed in one fight. So we are still recovering from that. Yes. Harvest them. Come on. Over here. Maybe I should make a salvaging variant too that does a lot of DPS too. Maybe I could try that. Because then my salvagers could actually become fighters too. But I need to find an R variant that could actually deal damage. Because a lot of them have very low damage to begin with. Oh, come on. Cute of you to be running away. This is why it's kind of nice to have the fighters. Because at least then they can kind of chase these dudes down. Bye-bye. And I got a text here. Oh yeah, she's asking for confirmation for a workout. Yes. What the fuck are they aiming at? A lot of them are probably aiming at my fighters. So maybe that could be the big issue too. A lot of them also just have like... a lot of them tend to do... run away so they can get at an optimal range. Since a lot of them may be cannon fighters, so they can fire at like, you know, excess of 20 meters. Or kilometers. So a lot of them are just doing that. Okay, just stay right there then. So we can just take out these little anti-fighters. No, don't need two anti-fighters here. So you stay right there. Alright, so ships, how is the fighting coming here? Because as it currently stands, you guys have still not broken through my shields yet. And even then, even once you get through my shields, I still have 400,000 more HP to go through. So I can see it being a bit of an issue here. Alright, everyone, hop back into my ship. Woo, boy. They're all coming back in for a heavy hit. There we go. I just want to put my ships back on the combat duty. I do need to get rid of these dudes, though. The anti-fighters can be a huge hit. And probably this laser dude, too. I'm not sure if Tesla turrets are really good at being anti-fighters. But I don't want to figure out. Bye-bye. Just keep it down. Got him. Ooh, an exotic upgrade, too. I'll take it. Ooh, that dude fucking melted. There we go. What's this, though? I want to take this. Looks like a turret. Double anti-fighter turret. Alright. Not too shabby. It's going to have very short range, though. I see where you're going. Let me have your soul. A lot of our anti-fighter turrets, too, are going for him. It's cool. Maybe we should have a lot more independently firing anti-shield turrets. Maybe that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Zoop. Alright, he's done. The last one of the bunch. The one who gave up. The one who had a panic attack and decided to stay still. I see you there in the distance. We do have a lot more energy generation, because when our hyperdrive isn't going, we can actually move at a decent pace. There we go. Out of here, pussy. That's funny how we still take damage from collisions, even though our collisions has gone way, way down. Alright, so where are those bad boys at? They're all way in the distance. Zoop, let's go fast. Alright, y'all here? Here we go. Hop into the cargo bay. Zoop. But yeah, we'll most likely retire this design. Ugh. It's a great design and all that, but I think we're going to go for more of a cargo ship design next time. Maybe we'll try that. Or I don't know. Maybe we'll keep the Starship Destroyer around. We'll see. Return to monkey. Rally your enemies. I mean, you might as well. We're made out of stone. I mean, it only took 200 damage here. I mean, look at that. Again, our HP pool is a 464,000 HP. I mean, we can do some damage. Looks like Reed and Bam are out of asteroids here. So let me go ahead then. Zoop that away. Alright, so then y'all go there. We're fine. And start doing some mining. See if that helps. Get some beautiful resources here. The thing is, though, constantly refining at bases gives us just so much goodwill with the faction. That's basically just a great way to passively earn income. Alright. So there we go. Not that bad. Not to mention, too, once we start getting a lot of repairs on this ship. Salvage and mine. Once we start getting a lot of repair bots on this ship, we'd actually probably live quite a bit longer. But the issue is, too, we have more HP than a station now. Small stations, that is. Small stations right now, we legit have more HP than them. Oh, yes. Gotta remember to do this, too. Yee. Leaving at 3, I think. Yes, we'll do that. I just gotta make sure I leave an alarm for 2 o'clock. Just so I remember. Because your boy's gotta work out. Gotta get his muscles all good. Plus, I've gained a lot of weight because I keep eating fucking candies. Yee. Yeet! I don't know why I have, like, the tonalities of a fucking zoomer. I guess technically I am a zoomer, though. So I guess that would make sense. Yoink. Hey, another alien ship here. Damn, Panda hitting the gym. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Motherfucker, I'm like 5'10", and weigh 190 pounds. I am fat. I'm not, like, obese or anything, but I do need to start shedding that weight. Although, to be fair, and I think I actually do technically have... I might have a heart condition. I don't know. I never followed up with a doctor, either. So, I'm definitely not, probably the most optimal of conditions. So, we might as well try to improve that standing. Although, hot damn, that dude's chucking out some fucking cannon lobs. Hawk those loogies, motherfuckers. Your souls will still be mine. Adorable damage here. Adorable. Okay, so that one's done. Here we go. Take that dude down. 90 pounds is fat. 190. No, if I weighed 90 pounds, I would be... oh, God. I would be, like, anorexic to the point where I'd be dying. Like, I don't think that would be a life-sustaining weight I could do. Because at that point, I'd be missing, like, important muscle and viscera. And probably a lot of water. In fact, yeah, I don't think I'd be alive if I was 90 pounds. Been so long since I've hit the gym. Yeah, I mean, I also have weights at home that I can do. Plus, there's a lot of, you honestly don't need a gym, too. There is a whole field of exercise called Pilates that you can do if you want to work out and just use your body weight. Because that's another thing that you can do. And there's always easy variants of exercises that you can do if you still want to actually, like, work out and stuff that you can't do. Like, there's push-ups. Like, there's easy variants of push-ups that if you had 0 strength, you'd still be able to do them. I'm fat, but not fit either. Yeah, that's a lot of Americans and a lot of people in general, is that they have a very unactive lifestyle. So that they essentially, they may not be, like, obese or fat in classical standards, but they have, like, very low muscle mass. And so it's actually probably still a high percentage of, like, body fat and low cardiovascular function. So it's still not maybe necessarily ideal. I think they said it's like, even if like 30% of Americans are like, what, obese and fat, there's still even a larger portion who may be skinny fat. But I don't need to bore you guys with health details of general America. Let me get that fucking legendary, though, item in here. What is that? Give me that bad boy. Turret, sweet. Alright, finish off these cannon bots. And then this one in the distance. I'm fit and fat at the same time. I mean, that can make sense. You can just work out a lot, but you also eat a lot too, so you still gain fat deposits. I mean, it's easy enough. You just work out, and then you also eat in excess of your caloric intake. Pretty easy to do. A lot of sumo wrestlers do that. And honestly, you can be fat and healthy. The issue is that you have to be working out a considerable amount in order for the effects of obesity to be counteracted by the effects of weight training and exercise. But then the issue is if you work out too much and you are too fat, then you actually may end up damaging your joints and stuff like that. So you have to be careful to actually manage things that really do not linearly increase with more weight training, such as, you know, joints and bones. But yeah, sumo wrestlers, those bad boys can eat and eat. But they actually have pretty good cardiovascular function and low rates of diabetes and things like that. That would suggest that they're fairly healthy. Alright, everyone back to the mothership. Alright, I think that'll work. Not too bad, we're not too damaged. Only a smidgen of damaging here. Not too bad. Still mark this for salvage. Although, how good is the mine here? Well, it's a good mine, too. Great mine and salvage. And it looks like we're about to be raided by pirates, so I'm not sure if I want to switch back to my base and have the base automatically deal with that. Why do you know so much about nutrition and health? Because that was my initial realm of education. Before I changed it. So I have like a bunch of like trace knowledge of the health field. Like what medications that might be used during like surgeries and whatnot. Using like Versed and Propofol as a sedative medications. Or what an ACE inhibitor is, or a beta blocker. Average mine. Yeah. Oh, my information's probably outdated. Medical field changes a lot because there's a variety of studies that can prove X, Y, or Z. Hey, what's up there, aliens? So what do you study now? Who knows? Mostly studying the environment, though, now. More of a biologist, I suppose. I don't know, more of a hobby. I just do it here and there while I work. Yeah, those bad boys are flipping around. Lippity-doo-doo-da. Looking exotic. So that's why you also hear me complaining about, like, environmental issues all the damn time here. Is that why you plant gardens everywhere? I mean, all I have is the one, like, shitty basil, tomato, and lavender and oregano thing in here. I guess I also do have a lot of tertiary knowledge, too, about computers, since I also consume a lot of content around that. So, it's a lot of weird, like, back and forth stuff. Isn't that right, Butters? Yep, he agrees too. He's just sitting there, chillaxing on the bed. Looking mighty fucking cute. Don't you, Butters? Yeah, he knows. Let's see what else do we got going on here. This looks like a nice mine. Yep, great mine. So we can utilize that later on. I still haven't found any more of those, maybe I'm too deep into the sector. So it's within 240 to 150. Yeah, nope, so I'm still technically within the area that these satellites can spawn in. Oh, wait, here we go. We got a beacon of some sort here. What do we got? Alright. What do we got going on over here? Do we got a wreckage and a beacon, or do we actually have something else for Operation Exodius? Probably not for Operation Exodius. Your gyros are using up all your energy. That's interesting. That's the first time I've seen them. I guess it makes sense, though. Our gyros are taking up probably 10 gigawatts worth of power. There we go. Keep slapping them on. Not too bad. Look at that. Our max speed is actually, I think, higher than our last iteration of the ship. I mean, we're nearly passively going at 800 meters a sec, or nearly 1,000 meters a second. Not too shabby. So is this just the wreckage over here? Mayday, mayday. Yep, it's just another wreckage. Okay. Yeah, so we don't have to deal with you then. I was kind of hoping it was Operation Exodius. Because the thing is, at some point, I need to go out and do a bunch of things with Operation Exodius, just to like ping around to a bunch of various locations, and then I should be alright. In fact, the ship's maneuverability is rather scary in comparison to its movement dampening. Yeah, we can move really fast. However, we cannot stop. So that is a distinct potential oversight. We are all full throttle ahead. There is no throttle down. In fact, if there was a throttle down, it would still not be used. That's why we have to have transport software. Just so that we don't accidentally run into the side of shipyards. We do not have the greatest of dexterity. Yeah, true. I mean, the thing is, too, you can also just go retrograde, so you can just flip your ship around and then fire your engines in the other direction if you want to slow down, if you really needed to. Thing's not gonna stop me. Alright. Ah, good, at least our chain gun fighters are getting up there. All the other fighters, though, not so much. I mean, it makes sense, so each one of those, like, cannon fighters take 10, 18 minutes per. Maybe railgun fighters are what we need to use. Because railgun fighters have great accuracy, damage, and range. But the projectiles shoot much faster, so they have better overall hit rates. So maybe we should try that. Oh, this is another good mine. It's average. Use it if I have nothing else. Let's see, anything else? Zoop. So where are you at? Right there. Stop cracking open stuff. Why is it, like, irritating the fuck over your ears? Or are y'all concerned that how many times I have to piss during stream? How much did I just spend for my... Oh my god, I spent $200,000 just for the crew at Reed's. Ugh, that's so much money. Oh my god. And why does the salves have a bunch of wires and meat? Why do I have chemicals? Ah. Your stream is like a Pepsi ad. Yeah, it almost kind of is. Maybe they should sponsor me. I don't know. The thing is, if I know anything about those companies, they're probably, like, incredibly anti-ethical. Although, to be fair, like, everything I probably consume is probably not ethically made. Especially computer parts. Like, abso-fucking-lutely. And to be fair, I am streaming on a platform, Twitch specifically, that's been known for labor rights abuses even in America. Oh, God. Anyway, make sure you guys follow with Twitch Prime. Or through Amazon Prime, sorry. Wrong one. Kappa. Kappa. It's a beautiful looking face. Oh yeah, shit, did I have the alarm set? Okay, good, I do have the alarm set then. No one here consumes completely ethical content. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, anime. We all see your lolly stuff. And the derivatives that you've all spun off, furries. Ooh, wait! Aha! You there, we've been looking for you. Because we need to destroy, I think, 3 of these things. We destroyed 2. So let's see what happens when we destroy a 3rd one. Will they send out a space station to try to kill me? Mad Scientist Association has now... I don't think they're a big fan of me. Thank you for the generator upgrade. 13671. 136. Maybe we need to go over to that location. We'll have the toast to do that by itself. It's like the thing's producing aren't making millions and I'm still paying minimum wage. True, true. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Most artisanal fields tend not to pay their creators very much. Hell, even on, like, if you always hear stories on Twitter all the time about, like, some random doucher skimping paying their, like, editor or their t-shirt or emote creator that, like, oh, I'll pay you an influence or exposure or something like that. And it's like, motherfucker, these emotes and shit are probably worth, like, maybe a few $100s. Mobile, is it resource merchant? Well, cool, thank you. Can't quite use your services right now. Alright, switch to sector. Here we go. Ah! So scratch that. It wasn't the ship, it was people trying to hurt me. Alright, well, let me go in this direction real quickly. Ooh. Alright, swap it around. Here we go. You don't need to exist either. Although, damn, you got some meat on them bones. Here, how about we remove that meat? You don't need to exist. And I think as soon as we get rid of these anti-fighters, we can probably send out the real fighters. See that? They're just all gently dancing around me. I mean, I appreciate that. Makes it quite easy to hurt you. Bye-bye. Same thing with you, too. There we go. Change that up, too. You don't need to exist. That's how capitalism works, baby. Absolutely. To be fair, it's like what most economic systems do. Like, I'm trying to think of one that doesn't try that all the dang time. Yoink, your shield's almost done and I haven't even touched you. Bye-bye. Legit 2 stacks of HP. You there. Perish. There we go. You don't need to exist. There we go. There we go. Excellent. The lasers are doing their jobs. Oof, that bad boy, though. Actually, oh, that's right. I wonder if I'm immune to that damage, per se, because of all the stone I have on my ship. Because stone makes you immune to a lot of the damage here. That's why it's honestly kind of a benefit to make your ship out of stone. Sure, it's very heavy, and you'll lose a lot of your dexterity, but damn, does a whole class of weapons become useless against you. Here, none of that, please. Here, go ahead and send out the ships. We need some damage to be done. I see you there. Your shield's down. Let me inside. The anti-hull needs to go through. Boop. Wreckage. Although you there might be of a concern. They're all staying at a very nice distance, so they're at least being more intelligent about it. Not going directly for the face hug. That's how the Mafia works Stone Age meta. It pretty much is. Like, I mean, I flopped out a little bit of stone on my car. Sure, it made it ridiculously heavy. But now my HP pool is somewhere in the 400,000 range, and I'm not even that big of a car. So you can have a small car, but it'd be ridiculously strong. I mean, if you covered, like, the outside of your ship in stone, it will look really weird. But you will not die. Alright. Everyone hop back inside. Good shit. There we go. Come to me, my children. Back into the mothership. Perfect. And we didn't lose any fighters that time, too. It's pretty good. As long as we clear out those anti-fighters initially, we're all right. Because all the other ships, as long as we attract the attention, we're good. It's like when my fighters become the source of attention. Not as fun. Because then I lose a lot of ships. Salvaged. There we go. So this appears to be the Great Barrier that we have to cross. It's not that long of a barrier, but we can't cross it. But then over here is theoretically when the Ugnite and the Avorion starts going. Huzzah, indeed. Hip hip hooray! Ooh. There you go. So that's some money right there. Bloop. How are you feeling, Butters? You got some nice sleepy eyes there. That's funny. I can't tell if my cat's like disturbed that I'm talking. At the same time, he's just looking like he's on a good fucking nap. I mean, it probably makes sense why he would like my room, because my room has all the sun lamps in it. So it's like a lot of nice feeling of the sun rays. Containers. I guess if we need to know about them. I just need to find one more energy research thing, and we should be alright. Plus, I still need to, like, go all the way back to the other sectors. And find the giant AI ship. And start taking that thing down. A lot of bosses that I didn't know were bosses, and I had to kill them. Actually, I wonder if I could take on the Brotherhood by now. And the Brotherhood has got some... It's 4 high-powered ships. So I wonder if I could actually take them on. It'd probably be pretty hard. And I think it's too, if I fuck up, that's like $1 million ship that's going down the drain. Actually, it's probably more than $1 million. It's a pretty big chunkin' boy. Yoink. Minor read? Okay, that's alright. That's only $40,000. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I mean, the thing is, though, if we kill him, we get a lot of good stuff out of it. Get a lot of money. The Brotherhood hates us, but I think that's like a minor faction that actually has no bearing or resemblance. Who knows? You could look about. Maybe 2 ships, maybe. Or I just need all my fighters back. Maybe I can go to the Reed space station and pluck out a couple of those exotic level cannon fighters. I could do that. I could do that. Would be a chunk of change. Would be a chunk of change. Aw, now the cat's got a paw over his nose. Adorable. I could do it, probably. But yeah, I was thinking I might need... Oh, what do we got going on here? Oh, yep. So these are the things that you need to have, the variety of the Zosan artifacts here. You can tell because the Zosan artifacts are numbered. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 2 and 3. And so you put your spaceships behind these pillars. And then apparently that opens the gate that you need to get to the center of the galaxy. Yeah, so there's a variety of these along this edge here. So you just need to do that a bunch of times. And that'll get you into the center of the galaxy. And then at that point, then you get the Avorium. That beautiful Avorium. Actually, I wonder if I could send my space stations in across the void, get my own stations there. I mean, it could be worth it. It could be worth it. Getting the mining fleet out there to start harvesting stuff. Ooh. That would be nice. Although I'm not sure if I'd get like a price increase or something like that. Who knows? I may be able to make a spaceship though out of Avorion. I mean, this bad boy would become much, much harder to kill. Though I would need like 500,000 Avorion to even make a ship. Since this thing has so much stone on it. Alright, another smuggler fleet. Don't quite need you guys. I guess we could have you do that. I don't know, we just need one more mad scientist satellite, and we'd be alright. Bro, who the fuck disliked? I don't even know. I've been getting much more dislikes on these Avorion streams. I wonder if it's just because people are discontent that it's not cross-out content. That's what I'm assuming it is. Because it's a strange thing on YouTube where like viewers become strangely entitled to content. Like, it's really weird why. I have no idea why. Because like I always had the expectation that every channel I subscribe to is just going to be more of like generalist content. But like everyone has there's a lot of people who have this idea where it's like if you deviate from the norm, if you're a Fortnite channel and you do like Rust or whatever, then fucking bombard you. It's like, it's not what I subscribe to, man. I'm disliking. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Happens a lot. Happens a lot. It's a weird looking crossout, man. It's like space version. Did the Dawn's children get their final update? What? I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like that. Well, goddamn, even more of them here. Alright, well, maybe I don't need to deal with these smugglers then. Let's try over here. Eventually, we gotta find one more of these satellites. It was strange, too, because I always had... Like, I always kept finding them, and now I can't find them. Some bullshit. I never played Crossout, to be honest. Oh, really now? That's good? I mean, I would say it's pretty good. A lot of people have the issue with the game because the grind in the game is pretty intense. Like, the game itself... Like, it's a good game. I love playing the PvP aspect of it and the PvE aspect of it. I guess the only downside is, like, if you're not big into grinding and slow progress, then sometimes it could feel like you're not progressing towards a goal. And if that looks really necessary, then yeah, it can be a bit obnoxious, but it does have a lot of creative aspects to it. A lot of creative aspects. Let's see, what else? I guess also there is an issue, too, if you're like an endgame person like me. There can also be a shortage of content sometimes. Which is pretty rough. I mean, there's a lot more than... Yeah, it'd be alright. Ah. Got my hands. Yeah, the grind, well, can be pretty intense. Although, to be fair, there's the special rarity nowadays, so if you want to get the feeling of what most epic and legendary tier weapons are like, then all you gotta do is reach like the special tier, and then you pretty much have it. You have not seen another game. I've seen a video, but it doesn't seem that good. I mean, it's alright. The combat in it's pretty entertaining, and the creative aspects of it are certainly... would give it its like major punch. Certainly give it its major punch. Ooh. Well, it's definitely a very casual game too. It's not like one of those games where it's just like you can get lost into it, deep into lore or lots of other stuff, unless you have like a very particular type of personality. Then I guess a lot of people also disagree with, oh shit, Shaman is being attacked by pirates. I will help you, my dude. The issue is I'm kind of far away. Here, help him. Here we go. Distract him away from the actual ally. There we go, take him down. There we go, now they're all on me. I wonder if that means he'll join us. I love how they do. Oh, you're worried about being scanned right now for illegal cargo. Oh boy. What will happen? Take him down. The conglomerate is loving us. Take him down, take him down. Come on, cannonbots, do your job. Honestly, maybe the chain gun fighters are not actually going to be as useful now with all these ships going at Mach 10 speeds. They have a hard time actually catching up to them. Here we go. Don't you dare run away. Let me see your booty cheeks. It's just, yeah. Casual and grindy don't mix well. You'd say that, but that's like the majority of console and mobile markets right now. It's all casual and grindy. A game you can easily jump into and play a couple of rounds, but also requires a lot of grinding to make it up there. Yeah, see now this dude is just going to run away at Mach 10 speed, fire a couple of times. See, the issue is he does so little damage that it just doesn't make sense. And as soon as I get close, like, you legit are not going to be able to do enough damage to bypass these shields. My regeneration is probably too high for you. Come on, there you go. Fuck you. Take him down. Alright, now I just need to figure out where the fuck did my other ships go through. Demon Souls ain't casual. Bug Snacks ain't grindy. I mean, yeah, true, but those also are much different games. If you like the Mad Max-esque Wasteland car builder, then you don't got too many options. Other than, I guess, maybe the Mad Max games, but those aren't PvP. Well, I guess they do have more stuff on there, per se. There we go. Everyone hop inside. Zoop. Sorry, I'm a bit too fat, my dudes. Those are the only recent console games. Oh yeah, true, since the new console season barely has any of those retro titles on them. Yeah, so that's the only downside about consoles. Well, I guess there's multiple downsides of consoles. Is that consoles, I think, actually end up being more expensive than, what is it? They end up being more expensive than traditional PCs. While the initial investment for consoles is cheaper, since you only have to pay a couple $100s to get into the thing, the overall investment, though, is a lot longer, since you end up paying actual higher prices for everything. Since you can't buy games on sale or do X, Y, or Z, it can again be quite expensive. No, it can be. Like, if you're constantly buying games at $60 price points instead of $40 to $50, and you do that, say, 100 times, congratulations, It's a couple $100 right there. Yeah. Not to mention, too, that a lot of PC hardware can be used intergenerationally, and it's pretty much always backwards compatible. Like, games that came out 10 years ago, you can play flawlessly right now. Goodness me, why am I getting a bunch of text messages all of a sudden? Keeps his glasses. Alright. I'll keep the shopping list. In mind. Alright. Looks like Cyberpunk, yeah. Yeah, it's a great console experience with this brand new hardware. I'll be fair, even on low-spec PCs, you still wouldn't be getting that much FPS. You can also off-brand a lot of games in PC. Yeah, say if you wanted to, like, get any hacked ROMs or anything. You can also emulate a lot of consoles, too, if you want to get, like, console exclusives from ages ago. So if you wanted to get, like, Xbox games from, like, the Xbox 360 that are exclusive to that, you just do it. Still waiting for PC 2? I mean, I guess you consider, like, Windows 10. Maybe that's the next PC. And then we'll get Windows 11. I'm just kidding. This is actually the final version of Windows, they say. It'll be like this forever. You have to deal with it, though. Although, to be fair, PC right now is kind of a, might be a bit of a shit show. Since, right now, building a PC would be quite expensive with all of the tariffs and shortage of supplies everywhere. True. Although to be fair, there probably isn't too many old PC2 or PS2 games that are like exclusive to the PS2 that are not also ported over to the PC. There is probably a lot of them that you can just find on PC and can just purchase and play without any issues. Yeah, the scalpers. Oh, damn. Such a peaceful little sound there. Alright. But I think y'all know what that is. We'll have to leave for this evening. Although I could potentially return later on tonight. Who knows? Assuming any of you Euro boys are online. But I probably won't be back until like 4 or 5, and even then I'll be eating din din. You know how it is. Look at that. Butters didn't wake up with that. Exotic. Is there the little alien thing here? No, it isn't. Fuck. It's an average mine, though. Bloop. Alarm be like. For the whores with hope bros. Now I'm going to the gym, motherfuckers. Be straight flexing. And flexing again. I'm doing a couple of sets of flexing. Because that's the whole point of gyms. But doing that a bunch. But other than that. Yeah, right? Yeah, who knows? I might just be going out and eating some fucking ramen for all you know. Could be straight fucking lying. But, I don't know. I think we'll call it good here. So I want to thank you all for joining us. If you had fun, follow our platform, Easter here. YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, Cam Soda. All those places that may or may not exist anymore. Or whatever ninja decides to kill next. Other than that, there's Twitter, Discord down below if you want to get notified whenever I go live. As well as just argue with me about stupid shit. I love doing that. Other than that, I don't know. Eat some vegetables, wash your feet, go for a walk. Do that type of thing. But other than that, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Take care.